Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that shoots! It's run loose, and again! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Griezmann, bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely shaped ball. Well read, nice interception. Tries to pass it through. That's going wide left. Pedro Neto. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross goes in there. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to get it away. Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! And we have our very first corner. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. João Cancelo. João Cancelo. He is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Pings in across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Perez. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Ruben Neves.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's a key interception. Saliba. And it's Tchouaméni. Spread out to the left. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Zaire Emery. There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Corner number 2 then. Griezmann plays it short. He's had a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a promising position. Ruben Dias gets it away. So, third corner of the game. Griezmann with the short one. And it's Perez. Great vision. And this is Perez. Nicely shaped cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Header! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
That looks a good ball through. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Silvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there. Perez. That's a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Zaire Emery. Griezmann. Can he get on the end of this? And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
It's Perez. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's made its way to him. Bakula! And for sure, that was not one of his best. No, again there's no way through. Looking for options for movement. Pinches it off him. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Si vous avez un billet, regardez bien l'écran.
So off we go again. Portugal not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Chouameni. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Perez. Threads one in. Griezmann cross out! And no mistake! Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass. Perez. Chouameni. Can he latch on to this? Perez. He's got away. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rafael Leao. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. And it's Griezmann. Oh, now he can run away with it. Very nicely done. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Rafael Leao looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication.
Real chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno Fernandes. Good driving run. Bruno Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he spark a counter here? He's a sharp little ball here. Just the keeper in his way. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. No, he's not getting past him there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Vieira. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Searching passes played there. Now, can they get him away? He might be in here! Chouameni. Vieira. Perez. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Silvestre. And it's Zaire Emery. Perez. And he skips past his man. Zaire Emery. Perez. Has a look up and delivers. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5. À sa place, le numéro 7.
He's on the charge, but he's on his own for now. Portugal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Zaire Emery. And they can counter here. And he's forced to go back. Chouameni. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Chouameni, and it's Cabella. And that is a little undercooked. Time and again they are repelled. Inacio goes sliding in. Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Pour le remplacer, le
Things
numéro
looking
11.
so easy, almost too easy here. Cabella. João Cancelo does really well to win the ball there.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Looking to play him in. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Inacio calmly anticipates, and it's Vitinha. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that will be it. Portugal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Raya has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, the goalkeeper's role has changed a lot since I played, Peter, and nowadays they're expected to be far more involved in the build-up play, almost playmakers. When it comes down to it, though, what you really want between the sticks is someone like this guy, someone you can rely on.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oyarzabal! He will be livid with himself. Pedri and Fermin looking for a runner. Distributed tidily. Yamal. Can he get away here? Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal has a look up and delivers. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though... Oh, he's been caught napping! Laporte. And it's Laporte. And that has left him in a heap. Al-Kubasi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Kubasi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That has not gone well. Fermin. Pedri. In with the challenge. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal makes a dash for it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's good running with the ball. Mikel Oyarzabal. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's shifting through the gears here. Fermin. That is good strength. Pedri. Spain have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent...
And he shoots! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rodri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Iniesta, so no flag here. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Real chance!
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cucurella receives it in a good position here. Fermin! And that is wildly off target. Cucurella, and there's green grass ahead of him. Picked out brilliantly. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Has a look and place it forward. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No luck with that dink over the top. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got away. Decent chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. and it came off beautifully.
Spain are sitting pretty. Oyarzabal! And he couldn't finish.
Well, you know, it was a really smart ball to play him through the disguise and the weight that allowed him to beat the defence with. It was beautiful.
Cucurella. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's onto this. Just a keep chance, surely! Deftly away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Iniesta. And he's being shifted off it. Foot in.
Habrá 2 minutos
And it's
de descuento.
Rodri. Laporte running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. The muscular approach does pay off here. No foul, says the referee. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot could... It's roll! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross to the back post. That's it, 45 minutes up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That has been cut short. That's a throw. Laporte. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he can thump it away. Now it's Oyarzabal. Rodri engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Pedri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that was vital. Rodri. So we've reached the hour mark. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good alertness. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11 será sustituido por el dorsal 13.
Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Driving on and making good progress. Llorente has it out wide and in space.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Iniesta. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Spain have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Fermin. Rodri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's been played through. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Gol de España.
And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
El dorsal 21.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Spain find a position of real strength now. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Baina. Oh, important interception. Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. Spain have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's neat. Oh, well played, well played. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Cucurella, and he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Baina was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the pass is intercepted.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Rodri. And it's Pedri. That pass has been well intercepted. That pass isn't the best. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winner. Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deep.
Oh, he's one-on-one! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Spain have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to break through. It's bounced back off the post. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread it left. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Riyad. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the... He's had a shot! Goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Morocco making an early change here. Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
That's an imaginative pass. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Pedri, just eases him off the ball. Riyad. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now Salah Ad-Din. Unahi. Riyad. And Unahi. Chooses to go crossfield. Threads one in. Drives it in. Impressive jump! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Played out wide. Looking to play him in. Cross flood. Getting up there! And again, that is frustrating.
Morocco really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Could be danger here. Hakimi. Riyad. Salah Ad-Din. That could spell trouble. Oyarthabal. Great ball. And the shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
again, he's got his second. Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Hakimi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he goes cross-field. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for the run. Quick look, then plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Out towards the flank. Hakimi, aimed at the far side. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Iniesta gets into a good position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Riyad. And it's Hakimi. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Salah Adin. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Spain are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Salah Adin. Unahi. Riyad going forward. And Unahi. This is a promising build-up. Salah Adin. And Unahi. Riyad. That has not gone well. Fermin scooting forward. He's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Rodri. Laporte cuts it out. Probing pass. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Unahi, pressing high and with purpose. Spain with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Sends it crossfield. And it's Hakimi. And Unahi, he's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get rid. And that's a throw-in. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Salah Adin. Riyad. And Hakimi. Riyad. Salah Adin.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good read, needed to be. Vermeer. Can he get away here? And it's Iniesta. It's Pedri. Rodri. Unahi does well not to be outdone there. And here's Oyarzabal. Now that's well seen too. Aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Foot in. Pass somewhat off target. Salah Adin. Riyad. Looking for options for movement. Brahim Diaz. Flings in across. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Spain have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 7.
Cucurella has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
El dorsal 22. El dorsal 15.
Hakimi is eyeing up his options in the middle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, good effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Not the most convincing of passes. Pedri. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He leaps for it! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
2 minutos de descuento.
Riyad. that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So straight into the action. Trossard finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
He's lightning fast, Peter, in both thought and deed. He's also one of the best out there at making intelligent...
He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And it's Ødegaard. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Adams. Akanji. Adams. And Gvardiol. Adams. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ødegaard going forward. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
And he shoots! And it's in! Adams. Foden. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Ødegaard. Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Juve. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk.
Arsenal really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This for 1-0. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's played into the... And a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be up.
Shot! Goal! Alexander-Arnold. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Foden. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Juve proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that is expertly dealt with. Trossard. Muscular approach does pay off here. Trossard has got himself a free kick. Ødegaard. And Adams. Foden tries to pass it through. Cross from Cancelo. There's the shot! Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. And he's forced to go back. Alexander-Arnold. Juve. Now Ødegaard. And it's Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. That is good progress on the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's hoisted clear. And Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through.
2 added minutes.
Mohamed Salah. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he was quick to react. And here's Jesus. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half is up and running. Nicely weighted ball. Gabriel Jesus has it in a wide position, and he whips it in. Juve. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Adams. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. Adams with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking. What a save by David Raya! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. No, he's managed to misplace that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's made its way to him. Trossard. Takes on his marker. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ødegaard. And it's Rodri. He's had it taken off him. Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Tries to get it clear.
The attendance for this match.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Juve receives it in a good position here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. João Cancelo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Gabriel Jesus. Coming on to replace him is number 4,
Bernardo Silva.
Isak.
Can he get on the end of
Substitution
this?
taking place.
Bernardo Silva gets into a good position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that was very necessary. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Odegaard. Here's Rodri. That has not gone well. Odegaard. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Trossard. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Can he get it through? Foden picks it up out wide. Now the delivery.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 10, Odegaard.
Alexander-Arnold.
Coming on the field, number 11,
Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space.
Number 17, Emmanuel Petit. Substitution.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Nice looking ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Joao Felix. Not the most accurate pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Alexander-Arnold finding himself in space.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Mohamed Salah. Little pass back. That pass has been well intercepted. It's Bruno Fernandes. Arsenal go in search of a late winner. Rodri. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. So that means another 30 minutes football. So Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Rodri.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Substitution in
Well,
progress.
we are already up and running again. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. O'Reilly. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Isak. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Palmer. Adams. Arsenal have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitutions taking place.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's a sharp little ball here. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Manchester United with the lead. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. There will be a throw-in. Palmer.
There will be 1 minute
Bernardo Silva. He's had it nicked away. Now it's Saka. Alexander-Arnold. And it is half-time in extra time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
So this is
allowed
it,
in the
one
area
goal
shown
in
on
it,
the map.
and we're
Thank you
down
very
to the
much for
last
your cooperation.
15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And they've got a throw. And it's Gonzalez. Played out towards the right wing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bernardo Silva. Saka scooting forward. Opts for safety. Palmer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Swung over. Mohamed Salah does well to get it back. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mohamed Salah makes a move down the right. Nico Gonzalez. Saka. He's taking on the lot of them. Ball in towards the middle.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Matheus Cunha, looking to play him in. This looks promising. Saka's delivery. And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test
Just
passed
a quick
with
reminder
flying
today,
colours.
Please refrain from parking outside this
After all of
stadium.
that, Jim,
Thank
what are you
very much
thinking?
for your cooperation.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway.
Everyone, please welcome to the field.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And this is now today's lineup.
Persib Bandung have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner the Lik did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's straight offside. Mukiele. And it's Lefay. Spread out to the left. Yamal going forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lefay. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Trauda. Can he get away here? Neither side especially adventurous early on. Takes on his marker. Mukiele. Well, that is one way to stop him. Sunderland have a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Mukiele. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. And he welcomes it in. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Oh, he's been caught on it here. This looks promising. Koundé, that is ended up in no man's. He's having a hit! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now it's Brobby. Foot in. Adams. Good driving run. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Persib Bandung still without a single shot on target.
Sunderland definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And here's Lefay. Lefay receives it in a good position here. Brobby, and he's there to get it away. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Iniesta. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's delightful. Chips it through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Iniesta clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Out of play for a throw. Now it's Lefay. He is through here. Pinches it off him. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Iniesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's neat. Iniesta crosses. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pass somewhat off target. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Kaka running at top gear. Cross goes in there. Oh, good effort! It's there! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lefebvre really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Iniesta, he's got away, and he's whipped it across. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Goal! Number 7.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Substitution on the
Persib
field.
Bandung sitting
Number
pretty
18,
here. 2 goals putting them
Iniesta.
into the driving seat.
Coming on to replace him is
Back on the way then.
number 21, Hazard.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lobbed in behind. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a sharp finish. Barely into the second half. And already it is heating up. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely spread. Back where it came. Shot a goal! Brilliant from Grubby! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be...
And the shot! Good effort first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
cleared away. It's a throw-in. Showing good feet. Ruben Neves. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
9,514.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, there's the clearance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Sadiki. He has found the way through. Plays decent chance! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Granit Xhaka. Persib Bandung perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now there's a fine ball. He tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's following up! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitutions taking place.
What a save by David Raya! Golden opportunity wasted.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. Well, that has not gone well. Hertrauda, that's headed upfield. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Time for a change in personnel. 2 fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Number 9, Yamal. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Number 14,
That is
Mohamed
good
Salah.
alertness.
Number 17,
Sadiki.
Shevchenko.
Space for him to turn and look. He's shifting through the gears here. Opts to play. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Plays a sharp little ball here.
Persib Bandung really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Reinildo. Sadiki. Granit Xhaka. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Sadiki. A game with so much to recommend it. He's going for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Koundé. And it's Salah. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Number 17, Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko.
Persib Bandung now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Sadiki. And it's Xhaka. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Sunderland really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to play it through. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Xhaka goes short. Oh, well measured. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's got his cross in. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Persib Bandung have done it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
And we're underway. Kaká reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that...
Decent chance! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Mount for sure. Messi. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aimed beyond the defence, and the through ball. Shot a goal! Has another go! It's run loose, who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he finish? It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, a breakthrough already. Dorgu. He's under a lot of pressure there. And he gets rid in a hurry. Persib Bandung leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Yamal. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely bit of skill. Dorgu knocks it into space. Cross into the box.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Mount. Shaw. Menu. Dorgu.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They've played it short. Good ball, good take. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. In with the challenge. Bruno Fernandes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Spread to the right. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Shaw cuts it out. Dorgu. Koundé powering forward here. Lobbed in behind. Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Diallo providing an outlet on that flank. Mount receives it in a good position. Ahmad! Oh, good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mount. That has been cut short. Bruno Fernandes. Now Diallo. Very nicely done. Little pass back. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a sweeping cross. And a chance! In again. And one more try! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Played out towards the right wing.
Iniesta clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He
He refuses to take the bait. Dorgu. Burmo. Koundé charging forward, the ball at his feet. Menu. Spread it left.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Brilliantly cut out. Struck first time. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Substitution.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Martinez. Persib Bandung come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Messi is always looking to break lines. Burmo stood up well to him there. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. Tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. And the shot! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
And it's Kaka. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Looking for options for movement. Nice control. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! A finish of true class! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character.
After
Wonderful.
60 minutes is number 7.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Menu. Great vision. Messi. Big chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So
Number
the manager
23.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Coming on the field is number
Persib
2.
Bandung are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mount has a look and plays it forward. Can he get it through? Will play through for the wide man. Adams with the clearance. Azar. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Dorgu, it's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Maguire cuts out the pass. Bruno Fernandes looking for the run. Diallo in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldo gets into a good position. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and a shot! And he's stuck it away! And the comeback is complete! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Lionel Messi.
So we have movement on both benches.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Persib
37.
Bandung have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Substitution in progress.
Mazraoui. Diallo is onto it in a flash. Throw in. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Mount. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution from
So a bit of a
Manchester
revolving
United.
door here.
Number
Lots and lots of
7,
changes.
I think you have to
Mason
admire
Mount.
his willingness to keep
Coming on
plugging
the
away,
field
but the
is
manager has done him a big
number
favour, I think,
25,
by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He is through here. They're urging him to shot, surely! Mazraoui. That has not gone well. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mohamed Salah! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Goal! After 83
And he stuck it
minutes
away
is
as if laser-guided.
number 14.
Yeah, it tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mazraoui makes the interception. Diogo Dalot. Not the most accurate pass. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Messi. He's looking wide. A probing pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Maguire.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Burmo. Played into space. Lisandro Martinez spots it and intercepts. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. That's very neat. Terrific effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true.